Signs of sadness. It impacts their daily life. Sadness is a complex emotion, and people may display various signs when they are feeling sad. Facial expressions, frowning, downturned lips, or a pained look. Tears, crying or visible signs of tears in their eyes. Withdrawal, avoiding social interactions and isolating themselves. Slumped posture, drooping shoulders and a hunched back. Lack of energy, feeling lethargic and unmotivated. Loss of interest, losing enthusiasm for activities they used to enjoy. Difficulty concentrating, struggling to focus on tasks or conversations. Sleep disturbances, insomnia or sleeping excessively. Appetite changes, overeating or loss of appetite. Irritability, becoming easily frustrated or annoyed. Neglecting personal appearance, paying less attention to grooming and self-care. Speaking softly, a quieter tone of voice than usual. Restlessness, difficulty staying still or being at ease. Emotional sensitivity, reacting strongly to emotional triggers. Social withdrawal, avoiding gatherings and social events. Decreased productivity, a decline in performance at work or school. Loss of interest in hobbies, abandoning once enjoyed hobbies or activities. Slowed movements, moving more slowly than usual. Difficulty making decisions, struggling to make choices. Reduced laughter, laughing less than usual. Feelings of hopelessness, believing that things will never improve. Lack of enthusiasm, a general lack of excitement or enthusiasm. Excessive self-criticism, being overly harsh on themselves. Increased sensitivity to rejection, taking perceived rejection more personally. Apathy, feeling indifferent or uninterested in things around them. Difficulty expressing emotions, struggling to talk about their feelings. Avoiding eye contact, looking away during conversations. Loss of interest in appearance, neglecting personal grooming. Physical complaints, complaining of headaches, body aches, or other physical symptoms. Low self-esteem, feeling unworthy or unimportant. Negative thinking, focusing on negative aspects of life. Loss of appetite for favorite foods, not enjoying favorite meals as much. Seeking solitude, preferring to be alone. Becoming forgetful, difficulty remembering things. Decreased libido, loss of interest in sex or intimacy. Difficulty finding pleasure, finding it challenging to experience joy. Increased emotional sensitivity, reacting strongly to emotional stimuli, feeling overwhelmed, struggling to cope with daily responsibilities. Emotional outbursts, bursting into tears or becoming irritable unexpectedly. Feeling empty or numb, feeling emotionally disconnected. Feeling guilty or responsible, blaming themselves for negative experiences. Impaired memory, difficulty remembering details or events. Loss of enthusiasm for future plans, feeling unexcited about upcoming events. Inability to concentrate, trouble focusing on tasks or conversations. Feeling emotionally drained, feeling exhausted by emotions. Avoiding emotional discussions, not wanting to talk about their feelings. Engaging in self-destructive behaviors, engaging in harmful activities as a coping mechanism. Emotional eating, using food to cope with emotions. Seeking solitude, preferring to spend time alone. Increased irritability, becoming easily annoyed or angered. Self-isolation, avoiding contact with others. Becoming forgetful, experiencing memory lapses. Feeling overwhelmed, finding it hard to manage daily tasks. Emotional exhaustion, feeling drained by emotions. Decreased self-esteem, feeling less confident or self-assured. Feeling lost or directionless, unsure of their purpose or goals. Increased self-criticism, being overly hard on themselves. Reckless behavior, engaging in risky activities without considering consequences. Self-blame, holding themselves responsible for negative events. Difficulty sleeping, experiencing insomnia or disrupted sleep patterns. Increased sensitivity to criticism, reacting strongly to perceived criticism. Avoidance of social activities, choosing not to attend gatherings or events. Emotional volatility, experiencing rapid shifts in emotions. Feeling helpless or powerless, believing they have no control over their circumstances. Becoming defensive, reacting defensively to criticism or feedback. Pessimistic outlook, seeing the negative side of situations. Feeling disconnected from surroundings, feeling emotionally distant from their environment. Engaging in self-destructive behaviors. Engaging in harmful habits or activities. Feeling emotionally sensitive. Reacting strongly to emotional triggers. Escapist behavior, trying to escape reality through various means. Emotional detachment, feeling emotionally distant from others. It's important to remember that sadness is a normal and natural. If someone consistently displays signs of sadness and it impacts their daily life, it may be beneficial for them to seek support from friends, family, or a mental health professional. Sadness is a natural and temporary emotion that can vary in duration from person to person and situation to situation. The duration of sadness depends on factors such as the cause of sadness, individual coping mechanisms, support systems, and the ability to process and work through emotions. Here are some common factors that can contribute to sadness, to stopping or subsiding. Emotional processing, when people allow themselves to fully experience and process their emotions, including sadness, they can gradually find relief and a sense of closure. Time, sadness tends to lessen over time as individuals adapt to the situation or experience that triggered it. Positive experiences, engaging in activities that bring joy and positive experiences can help counteract sadness and promote a more positive emotional state. Relief, overcoming sadness often brings a sense of relief and lightness. It feels like a weight has been lifted and there is a newfound sense of emotional freedom. Social support, support from friends, family, or a support network can be instrumental in helping individuals navigate through their emotions and find comfort. Problem solving, addressing the underlying issues or stresses that led to sadness can alleviate the emotional burden. Coping skills, developing healthy coping mechanisms, such as talking about feelings, seeking professional help, or engaging in self-care activities, can help manage and reduce sadness. Gaining perspective, sometimes gaining a new perspective on the situation or learning from the experience can contribute to a reduction in sadness. Self-compassion, practicing self-compassion and self-care can help individuals be more understanding and gentle with themselves during difficult times. Resilience, people's ability to bounce back from adversity and cope with challenges can lead to the diminishing of sadness. It's important to note that the duration of sadness can vary depending on the situation. In some cases, sadness may subside relatively quickly, while in others, it may persist for a more extended period. If sadness continues to significantly impact daily life, relationships, or well-being, seeking support from a mental health professional can be beneficial. They can provide guidance, support, and tools to help individuals work through their emotions and move forward in a healthy and constructive way. Remember, it is entirely normal to experience sadness at different points in life. It is a human emotion that allows us to process and navigate through challenging situations. It's essential to be patient with yourself during times of sadness and to reach out for support when needed. Healing is a gradual process, and with time, understanding, and self-compassion, sadness can eventually subside, and one can find a sense of balance and well-being again.